I'm making suya using beef tongue. I start by cutting off the tip of the tongue. I find that part really hard to cook sometimes, so I just save that part off for later. You want to slice the tongue thin and lean, just so it helps cook on time. For easy slicing, you may want to portion the tongue, just like I'm doing right here. When you start to portion it, you notice that the blood, everything like popping out. So for me, I just get a paper towel and damp the blood out. Do this as often as possible when you're slicing, because you want it dry and clean. When you portion the tongue, that way it's easier to cut it neatly. And because tongues are very soft, you want to take your time and make sure every cut matters. As you begin to cut towards the end of the tongue part, you find the fatty part. Those parts not really necessary. We don't need them. So you can discard them. After cutting, I spray them in the chopboard. I get a paper towel and give it that final damp. After a while, you realize that the paper towel is soaked. Now it's spread on the chopboard. It's time to add in your ingredients. I add dry pepper to this, depending on how spicy you want your suya. For me, I like it really spicy, so I add a lot of dry pepper on this. And non-powder, just a teaspoon of non-powder. You don't really need too much, just a teaspoon. Also, your salt, just a teaspoon of salt. You don't need too much. You don't want it to be too salty or too sweet. I also have this chili pepper that I like to add to it. Look at this, just crushed pepper. Put 2 or 3 spoons, depending on your preference. The thing with suya, it doesn't, no matter the pepper you add to it, it doesn't really get so pepperish, because of it's gonna be roasted. It's not cooked in the pot, so a lot of suya pepper. You wanna be generous with it. I also have this ginger powder. I mixed it with water and just sprinkle on it. You want to give this a good mix. Mix them thoroughly. Like no slice is left untouched. Depending on how you like it, after mixing it, I leave it on the shop board for like 20 minutes, room temperature. I also have this liquid smoke, just so I get that smoke taste and flavor. If I'm not using grill outside, I'm using the oven, I put this. But if I'm using grill that I have to use like smoky grill, I don't need this. Mix them together, all of it. So prior to, I got some skewers. I had already soaked them in water and just grease it a little with oil, just so it's easy for the meat to go through. And also mix my oil. I had a lot of soya pepper to this mixture. I also had the chili pepper and also some dry pepper also to this. And also I had a pinch of naan, less than a teaspoon now, just a little. And a little salt to taste. So you mix this, mix it very well. As you mix it, you realize that all the ingredients settle down. Just set it aside. Get your stick. Like I said, I've already soaked this in water and also sprinkle olive oil on it. I get the parchment paper, lie it down on the tray there. And this is where it gets really tricky. Putting it in the sticks. You want to give a little room between each of them, just so they have like space to cook. I like my suya really done, at the same time crusty. So yeah, this is where it begins. So this takes me roughly 20 minutes. Why this is going on, you want to take your time and just turn on your oven. For me, I do 350 degree. So now is the time to preheat the oven. That depends on what you're using. Some people could make this and take to like for an event, take to the park to grill it, which is fine. So this is the part where I get everyone involved.
Powerful.
Try to complete the remaining ones left on the shop board. So afterwards, you know the oil mixed. You want to take that, mix again. So by this time, everything has settled beneath it. Just mix, 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 mix. And whatever works for you, you can take your spoon and sprinkle around. You can take whatever you have, like a clean foam, whatever works for you. I just use my brush and just apply, grease everything together.
Okay, let me put this in the oven.
And this is the time where we transfer the pan to the oven. This is the best part. You just transfer it. Yeah. And like 10-15 minutes later, I try to flip, and apply more oil on this. Oftentimes, this has worked for me. After 25 minutes on 350 degrees bake, I tend to turn off the oven and allow the heat to steam this for like 30 to 40 minutes. Then again, I flip it and put it on broil for 5 more minutes. Look at this. So it's crispy, not burnt, well done. It tastes even better than it looks. Spicy, crispy, like just one bite, it takes me back to the Aboki in Lagos. Like, this is so good. I'd set aside a tray of broccoli, sliced tomatoes, onion, fried yam, cabbage. This is just waiting as the topper. Like, look at this. So good. You should try this at home. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Maya Orchids on YouTube. Thank you.